Hi guys, welcome to the second video of developing your Selenium automation framework from scratch, the part 2 version of it. In the part 1 version, we were able to create the basic structure of the automation framework, how to install the Maven dependency Selenium and run a script using the page object model. So how we can achieve the reusability. So in this second video session, I'm going to show you how to do the data-driven capability with Apache POI, where we read values from Excel rather than hard coding from inside the script. Say for example, URLs, username, password, which should not be hard coded in a script. It should be parameterized using a file. So today what I'm going to show you is how we parameterize it using an Excel sheet where we read the data and run our script. So to achieve this, we have to have the Apache POI dependencies. There are two dependencies that I'm going to show you. Apache POI, POI XML and POI. So these are the latest libraries. So I'm going to copy these dependencies and add it to my pom.xml file, which we earlier did in our first video session. So we are going to add this dependency and simply save it. So you can see the new version, all dependencies, the jar files will get installed in your system. Give some time to build the workspace, download the necessary dependencies. So you can see the dependencies are getting installed, the latest Apache POI. Okay, once it is done, what we have to do is we have to go to source main Java and create a package called utility. So let's create a package called utility. We put all the utility classes in our framework in there. So utility done. Now I'm going to create a class called read Excel. And I'm going to click finish. Now what I'm going to do is I have written a small method which utilizes Apache POI to read from Excel. So in this method I'm going to give you row number, column number, file name and sheet name. So given this, it will fetch the data that is required from that row number and column number which is in that sheet. So I'm just going to add this into my class. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to add the imports. Done. Next I'm going to add my method. This is my method, so I'm going to add that. So we have to add the IO, import file stream IO, and also Java IO file. So then we are done. So let's see, we have IO exception that also we should add in our imports. We'll add that one also. So everything is done. Perfect. So now what we are going to do is I'm going to add the Excel file which has my data. So my Excel file is a very basic one, having the user URL, username, password and the header. So I'm going to parameterize my scenario that I have in my test case. Here we are. So let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my project folder, go to properties, location. Okay, so inside this I'm going to create a folder called data. Once that is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this in that folder. So let's get the folder. get the folder name here, the path of project. See there, and see the location of the folder. This. So I have it here, so we save it in data. So we have done. We save the data. Once we refresh this, we can get the data folder. There we are. We have the data file. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close this one or keep it open, and I'm going to call my Excel data driven in my read Excel class in my test case. So simple, it's very simple. First you have to add import utility and we have to add that package, and after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it here. So let's do that. So first of all, we have to instantiate the class object from read Excel. So let's do it up here. Read Excel Excel equals new read Excel. Once this is done, what we are going to do is we are going to go and call the read Excel method inside that method inside our test case. So what we are going to do is we are going to call the read Excel functionality. We are going to pass the necessary parameters to fetch data from through our function. So I'm going to call REXL, that is our object dot read Excel, and I'm going to give the row name, column name, and the sheet name. So let's look at what is the row. So it's not the 0 row, so it's the first row. So it's like the array that we are accessing. So the 0th row has all the headings of the data in our Excel headings. We're going to take the first row, that is the second one. So we are going to say row 1 and column 0. So row 1 column 0 and the file name. So next we have added the row and column. Now I'm going to give the file location. It's going to be a string and it's the relative path. So always don't give the absolute path, because we have to run this script in other machines. So if you give the absolute path with the username in your machine, it cannot be run in another machine. So sheet name is sheet 1. So let's run this and see now if we are getting the correct URL from the Excel sheet. So before running, there is an error. Let's give a throw declaration, that is IO exception. Now we are done, fine with it. Let's run it and see. Right click, run as testing. So you can see it takes the URL from the Excel sheet. So it reads the data from the Excel sheet. So what we are going to do is I'm going to add rest of the things which I have hard coded in my Excel in my test script. Okay, so no failures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the same thing rather than writing name. Add it here. And what it will be, my username is first column, so same row, first column, and the same thing I will add again the password rather than hardcode. So this one I'll change to 2 and home page, so right here change it to 3. Okay. So add all this. Now simply save it and let's rerun and see. Let's see how data is read from Excel file. There you go. So it is read from the Excel sheet, and we have done data driven capability with Apache PUI. So hope you enjoyed this video, hope you learned something. Please stay tuned for the third part of the video where I show you how to add reporting capability to our Selenium framework. Thanks guys.